This is the time of year where a lot of pets get adopted around the holidays.
Oh, it's funny that you're saying that because I was just scrolling through social media and I landed on hey, adopt this dog.
Yeah, I know. And Amanda was like, my wife kept saying after
the holidays is even worse.
Well, but Amanda says like after Cora dies, our boxer, when Cora dies, we're getting a smaller dog.
Oh,
and I
okay.
want like a lap dog. I go, why do we have to wait for Cora to die? Just get a second dog now. So we do the same thing with one. You just have two. And we talked about this once, and people were like, you have to have two dogs. Every dog needs a dog companion in the house. So I said that, and like she's been like looking, and I was like, oh, I just said it in passing.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you're getting another dog.
She wants a small dog, like a Boston, a Frenchie, something like that.
What if they don't get along? Then you got to choose.
They'll have to. I'll just have to put Amanda down if they don't get along.
Okay.
So listen, your next pet could actually be a raccoon, according to a website called Dexero. Researchers say raccoons may be inching closer to becoming human pets. A study from the University of Arkansas's Department of Biology found that raccoons are physically changing in response to their interactions with humans.
Really?
And by physically changing, they mean their faces are evolving to look even cuter than they already are. They're not dumpster diving. They're dumpster diving less and becoming less disease-ridden.
Because we're feeding them?
I guess. One biologist says once wild animals start spending time in the proximity of people, they become a little bit less afraid and perhaps even start showing some physical signs of domestication. It's called domestication syndrome. Some areas have deer that are becoming domesticated.
Yeah. Like if you go to Kiowa or like Charleston or any of those like kind of wooded beach areas, people feed them. So they'll walk right up to you and eat out of your hands.
I've said before, too, I feel like deer are becoming smarter. Like on my way into work, I see deer on the side of the road, and I used to like slow down because I'm like, this idiot's going to jump out.
Yeah.
I think they're learning what cars are. They have to, right?
I guess.
I mean, that's evolution of deer. Like it has to be passed down.
I guess so.
Hey, Ryan, you might want to jump out in front of that car.
But I'm not going to lie. As a kid, after I saw Pocahontas, like the animated movie, I really wanted a raccoon and I wanted to name him Miko.
You're so easily swayed. Raccoons aren't the only animals that this is happening to, by the way, that are becoming domesticated with something called the domestication syndrome. Foxes and mice that live in urban areas also are having softer facial features. But like they go on to say, let's not make this a new TikTok trend. These animals do not make great pets. And it's even illegal in some areas. They may look cute, but both foxes and raccoons can be quite destructive and need lots of space and wilderness for their environments. My cousin had a pet raccoon and a pet skunk. And they swear that the pets, I was real young, I don't remember
skunk.
it. They had a pet skunk, and I think its name was Willie. And they swear that Willie never sprayed any of them.
I was going to ask.
And they kept it in like a little, in a animal barn.
Can you get them like de-stinky? Like, can you take out their little
I think
like?
you can, but even doing that is hard. I think they swear that Willie, their name was Willie. I don't know why I remember that, but Willie never sprayed any of my cousins.
I guess they really only do it when they're startled, right? It's a defense mechanism.
I guess. But you know where this takes us. Outer counties, we're looking at you. We want to hear about the not so domesticated pets that you guys have or have had. 704-570-9595. Has anyone had a pet raccoon? If so, what was the raccoon's name? And I mean by pet, I don't mean like, hey, he comes to visit me. I mean like you literally like had like a habitat for your raccoon. I would love to hear someone else, like Loren says, is it possible to have a pet skunk? I heard it was through my cousins. I don't know. I mean,
I know
maybe you have.
People have pet squirrels. I wanted one for a long time until they got into my attic, and now I'm trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, they're eating your house.
Yes.
This is Tina. Good morning, Tina.
Hey, good morning.
Tina, what did you have as a pet?
We had a pet raccoon growing up.
You did? And is it like an outside animal?
No, it was a fully inside animal.
What was his name?
His name was Bandit.
Bandit.
And what kind of behaviors does Bandit have? Like, what other animal would you say? Is he like a cat? Was he like a dog?
I don't think he was really... He wasn't really like any other animal that we had ever
It
had.
was like raccoon Maney.
Well, I mean, I know, but I mean, like, what would you say, like, did he hide during, like, when other people came over like a cat, or would he come to you like a dog? You know what I mean? They have their own characteristics.
Yeah. I would say, and this is going to sound weird, but I would say he was more like a mix of a parrot and a dog.
Okay.
That is odd.
I know.
Did he talk?
No, but he would sit on our shoulders, and he would just, like, hang out on our shoulders and eat Skittles out of our shirt pockets.
I love it. Bandit.
Skittles.
Thanks, Tina.
I mean, she had to have found it when it was a baby, right? And then raised it. And that's why it's so domesticated.
She had to run into work. I didn't want to keep her. Tanya, good morning.
Good morning.
Tanya, what animal did you have?
We had a pet deer. Me and my sister found a baby, and we was waiting on the mom to come back. But she never did, so we brought it home. Still had its little spots on it. We named her Starlight.
And she wasn't like Starlight was okay with you interacting with her. She wasn't like.
Yeah, we bottle fed her, and then we had a dog, so they chased each other.
And it stayed around the house?
Yeah, we had her in the house. She loved her head rug.
She came in the house.
She loved to ride in the car, but she would jump from the front seat to the back seat all the time.
Yeah, and then when she gets too big, at some point, you can't take her in the car anymore.
Yeah, and then she was about 5 or 6 years old, and she was back in the back part of our backyard, and a hunter shot her, and we ended up suing him because she was a domestic animal.
Oh my gosh, that is so traumatic. Do you have
You're
children?
lying, Tanya. This
so
is a
sad.
movie
It's
script.
Bambi.
but you're only supposed to shoot bucks, too, by the way. I mean, I don't know much about
There's
hunt-
Joe season 2.
Oh, there is?
So I don't know what this man thought he was doing.
Oh, no.
She got pretty big. But
Oh.
we loved her.
All right. Sorry about that. They
That
ended
is traumatic. I'm going to cry for you.
Can you imagine how surprised the hunter was when he killed it and he gets sued for killing a
Yeah.
domesticated animal? Oh, my gosh. Let's see. This is Paula. She had a friend that had a raccoon as a pet. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to train a raccoon to become a domesticated pet? Like, did your friend work hard at it?
They actually, this one was one that fell out from the family, so they raised it from a little baby.
Okay.
But you can actually adopt raccoons. If you go on Facebook, there's a site that's called Raccoon Babies for Adoption.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Should we be putting that out there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop. There's got to be a reason why it's not more popular. I don't want to put that out there.
Yeah, but my cousin also has a deer as well. It was a baby, got separated from its mom. They raised it, and now it's grown, and it's had babies, and the babies stay in their backyard.
That's awesome. Please keep an eye out for hunters based on our last call.
Yeah, right.
Matt, what's up? You have a pet raccoon named Scooter.
I did. Scooter, we raised him. We rescued him when he was still had his eyes shut. So raised him for 2 years inside, kind of like a cat.
Okay.
We'd feed him in the bathtub. He loved the bathtub. We'd put Oreos in the bathtub, and he would eat and clean himself in the bathtub.
That's
That's
awesome.
hilarious.
Yeah, he was super cool. He lived inside for about 2 years, and then he started becoming a little teenage boy, and we'd never had him fixed. By the time we figured out you had to have him fixed for what they call a rut. So we built him a enclosure outside.
Okay.
And, he lived there for about 2 more years, and he just got real aggressive. So actually, the local petting zoo actually took him in and built him a really nice enclosure.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, good. He got
That's
aggressive,
good.
and then you gave him to the petting zoo. I'm sure everyone still has their digits.
Exactly. The kids, so they learn a life lesson real quick over there.
Thanks, Matt. Do you want to hear this text? I don't know. It's pretty savage.
No.
Well, first of all, Paula says you can de-skunk a skunk.
Okay.
They actually make very wonderful pets. They're like kitty cats. Somebody else says we had 25 ladybugs once.
I have
pets.
25 ladybugs in my office at home. I can't get rid of them.
Oh, hold on.
We're
Here we
cohabitating.
go. I'm going to read that one text to you, even though you didn't want
I don't
to
want
see
the
it.
sad one.
We had a
Oh.
pet skunk until it was eaten by our boa constrictor, which had gotten out of its aquarium and hiding behind the fridge until he was hungry and came out and ate our skunk. My mom called the cops. They came and said, sorry, we're not touching that lady. We did have 2 more skunks after that. All 3 had their stink taken out. They ate baby food and loved M&Ms and French fries with cheese.
I don't know what is more traumatic, the hunter and the deer or the boa constrictor and the skunk.
Two great kids books right there, LauRen.
Seriously, I'm picking my jaw up off the floor.
Hey, it's LauRen from the Maney LauRen Morning Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out our behind the scenes content or our War of the Roses.